All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. Let's talk about a team that has a special place in my heart: the New York Football Giants. Now, everybody who's been on my channel knows I am a Giants fan. Granted, I really haven't been talking about them because, let's be for real, they're trash. They're garbage. You know what I'm saying? But there's some good news involved. The Giants have a chance to draft their future in this draft. Now, the Giants have the sixth pick. Not the best pick, but the sixth pick isn't as bad as I thought. Now, me and my co-host CEO were talking about the Giants and their draft board and stuff like that. Now, relaxing, realizing that, we didn't really need to beat the Eagles, but we did. It is what it is. It's in the books. We beat the Eagles. So, it is what it is. But the sixth pick is not bad, especially with all the rumors that the Bears might keep Justin Fields. One of those teams might take Drake Maye. Caleb Williams still hasn't declared yet, and there might be a reason towards that, and I'm going to get to it at the end of this video, or towards this video. But let's talk about the fact that the Giants have a chance to draft their future. Now, for anybody who knows, Daniel Jones was signed last year to $40 million for, I think, 4 years, and 2 years it's guaranteed. So Daniel Jones is going to be on the roster next year. Daniel Jones sucks. He's beyond horrible. He's trash. He's garbage. I have a video on here. You can go watch it. Before the season, I said, is Daniel Jones a good quarterback? Are Giants fans the reason why he fails? Clearly, obviously, he failed. He sucks. He's a bust. For how high we draft him, he sucks. He's beyond horrible, And I have another video kind of on Daniel Jones I made 2 years ago, 2022. Technically 2 years ago, 2022, saying the Eli Manning syndrome video starring Giants fans and NFL fans, where I said, listen, just because we won a Super Bowl with an average quarterback or slightly above average quarterback in Eli Manning does not mean we're going to win with Daniel Jones. Sorry, Giants fans, that era's over. We need a superstar quarterback. We need a quarterback that we can say, that's our guy. That's our Mahomes. That's our Lamar. That's our Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, where every Sunday we know we're most likely going to win because we have that guy at quarterback. And the main guy is Caleb Williams. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, Caleb, he cried on his mom's shoulder and he paints his fingernails and stuff like that, which I'm not a fan of, neither two of those things. But at the end of the day, Caleb Williams can ball. Caleb Williams can ball. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Caleb Williams can ball. I'm an Oklahoma fan. I have a video of me taking a dump on him for leaving my team. And that's because I was mad because I know how great he was going to be. But Caleb Williams can ball, and he will be able to save this franchise. He's just what Brian Daboll needs, a mobile quarterback with a big arm, Josh Allen. And, has deep threats at wide receiver that Daniel Jones couldn't hit, that Tommy DeVito rarely could hit, and that Tyrod Taylor could hit here and there. An offensive line, Caleb Williams' offensive line at USC is not the best. Look at the Giants. And I find it funny Caleb still hasn't declared the NFL draft because he's trying to figure out who's going to trade up for that number one pick. And Caleb Williams already put the Giants on his list of what team he wants to go to. Giants. If Caleb is there, whether it's at 6 or we trade up to 2 or 1 or 3, get him. Now, I'm not a fan of trading our first round pick for next year. So Giants, all I'm going to say is this. You give up the first round pick for this year and next year, give up our second and third. Just give up our second and third. That'll be enough. And give up Dexter Lawrence. For Giants fans, listen, look, Dexter Lawrence is a good player, but he's not. We're rebuilding. We don't need Dex. Just give up Dex, please. Why not? He's not going to do anything. And by the way, our run defense is trash, but it is what it is there. Now, if Caleb Williams is not there, the future is Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels has a big arm. I know his mid-range throwing is not as good, but, it's not bad. Dude has a cannon for an arm, and I think, I mean, we have speedy receivers. We don't need him to be throwing down the field. We don't need him to be throwing short yards and stuff like that, like he's Mitchell Trubisky or something. When we got Jalen Hyatt and Wan'Dale Robinson and Paris Campbell on the team, why do we need him to throw midfield? He can throw midfield, by the way. And also, once again, Giants' offensive line is beyond horrible. Jayden Daniels, you know what he can do? He can run. He can escape the pocket. LSU's offensive line was pretty good, but not the best. I mean, I watched a lot of Jayden Daniels. He had to escape the pocket multiple times. I think he will fit good. So Caleb Williams is number one for the future to bring this franchise back, and Jayden Daniels is number two. Now, let's talk about the two that I don't think will work. Michael Penix. Now, I wouldn't mind the Giants getting Michael Penix, but for anybody who's watched Michael Penix, knows Michael Penix history, number one, he's injury prone. We just got rid of Daniel Jones. I don't want another injury prone quarterback who is nowhere near as mobile as Daniel Jones. Penix's arm is amazing. Penix probably has the best arm in this draft. And I'm going to be doing separate videos on these quarterbacks probably around March when the draft is coming up. So Penix has the best arm in this draft. But at the same time, he's immobile. And he will get killed and injured behind this offensive line. We don't need Penix. We don't need him. If he's there, if Daniels and Caleb are gone and he's there, I guess take him and just take our shot. But at the same time, no. We don't need Penix. And number 4, Giants, do not take Drake Maye. He's a bum. Do not take him. Please don't. Do not do it, Giants. We had one quarterback from North Carolina. He sucked. He's garbage. Drake Maye is just the same. He sucked. He's garbage. He plays no competition. Anytime he does play competition, he barely wins or he loses. One thing I could say about Michael Penix, at least he played tough competition. One thing I could say about Jayden Daniels and Caleb Williams, at least they played tough competition in college football. Drake Maye hasn't played anything. He goes to North Carolina. He's a bum. Giants, he should be off your draft board. Even if Penix, Daniels, and Caleb are gone. I'd rather have Bo Mix. I'd rather take Jordan Travis from Florida State and just let him sit for a year and get healthy with his ankle than take Drake Maye. He sucks. He's so bad. It's not even funny. He really shouldn't even be taken in the top 20. If you really want to talk about it. But once again, I'm going to be going over that in a separate video talking about these quarterbacks. But the Giants have a chance to rewrite history, to right this ship. Joe Shane, Brian Daboll, I know you watch my channel. I'm the best sports channel on YouTube. All glory to God, of course. That's number one. But, at the end of the day, take Caleb Williams. Take him, please. And if he's not there, then take Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels or Caleb Williams should be in blue next year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And at worst, Michael Penix should be in blue. But once again, Michael Penix, I like Penix, but he's not going to survive in New York, especially with this offensive line. Jayden Daniels and Caleb Williams. You have to take these two. Giants fans, Daniel Jones sucked. Let's not take the underdog. Let's take the superstars. Let's take the superstars with Brian Daboll, who's a coach of the year, offensive guru. Let's take him. Let's take him and see what happens. Let's take him, man. The Giants have a chance to rewrite history. They really do. They have a chance to rewrite history. Let's not mess it up. Let's not screw this up, man. The Daniel Jones era is over. Tommy DeVito, cute story. He's a bum. Or, he's a great backup. And Tyrod's going to get signed somewhere else. Let's be for real. Tyrod Taylor earned himself a contract to be a starter somewhere for a team that's not really going to go anywhere, or to be a very expensive backup for a Super Bowl contending team. Maybe even the Eagles. You never even know. Eagles, Chiefs, somewhere around there, which Bengals, doesn't matter. But Tyrod's gone. DeVito is undrafted, and Daniel Jones is a cush pin at this point because dude can't even stay healthy. But the Giants have a chance. We have a chance to rewrite history and to stop being the laughing stocks of not even the NFC East, not even the NFC, just the NFL. We've been getting embarrassed for years. Even last year was like, 2022 was like, okay, people were like, okay, we see you Giants, cute Cinderella story, get bounced by the Eagles like always. We have a chance to rewrite history. Let's not screw it up. That's my thoughts, man. What are yours? What's your thoughts on the New York Football Giants? What's your thoughts on my take on who they should draft? And do you think they can rewrite the ship with Caleb or Jayden Daniels or any of these quarterbacks in the draft? RJ out.